Hi everyone, this is Tammy at Snowstorm Crafts and welcome. So today I want to show you guys 3 easy steps on how to take a paper bag and make it into a junk journal cover. So super easy, and let's get started. So what you need is a paper bag, and first step is to decorate the cover. Okay, so this is going to be my cover. So what I have is just the bottom of the paper bag here, and I'll show you guys what we're going to do with this. So just fold your paper bag in half, see where you want it lined up. Then I'm going to open it up, and this is going to be my front cover and the back cover. So we're going to decorate that first. So that's step 1. Okay, and what I have is some pretty coffee dyed paper, and I call it marble paper is what I called it, and I'll try to find the video. It was a little bit ago I made this, but I will put the video up in the right hand corner so you guys can come check it out. And if I forget to do that, just remind me in the comments down below. But usually I get pretty good at putting it up there, but sometimes you know how life goes. Okay, so I got that there. Now, what I want to do, because I want to make it to size here, so I'm lining up the edges, and this paper is a little bit bigger than the bag. So I'm just going to clip it so it doesn't move on me. And then I'm going to take my pencil. You can see here that it's a little big, so I'm just going to go ahead and trace around it. I mean, this is great, like any grocery bags or any, shopping bags and anything like that, keep them because it's great. This is just a great way to make a journal cover. I got my rotary cutter, and I use this just for paper. And then I have my fabric one that I use just for fabric. But I think I have a set of these down in the description in my Amazon links. Okay, so I'm just going to line it up like this. And then make sure to save these. These are great to use for other projects, because you go through all the trouble to coffee dye or to dye things. You want to save it. Okay, and if I cut the bag a little bit, it's no big deal. It's not going to hurt anything. Okay. There we go. So there is the front. Step 2 is to decorate the inside. So this is just a piece of pretty scrap paper, and it's a little bit too wide for the bottom here. So what I did is took my little clips, so I made sure that it was lined up at the bottom, and then take your little clips and clip it. This just makes it easy so it doesn't slide around. Okay, and then I took the little edge here, and I just folded it around like that. So, okay. Now, before I attach it here with my glue, I'm going to go ahead and go to my sewing machine, and I'm going to make sure not to sew this part down. So I'm going to have it opened up, and I can see the line, so I'm going to start at the fold here, but keep it open. So I'm going to start at the fold, do a zigzag stitch all the way around, and then I'm going to stop at the fold. Okay, and then I'll show you what I do next. So you have your piece of pretty paper, and I'm going to make sure I have my fold where I can see it, but then open up the paper. Okay, and I'm going to start at the fold, and I'm just doing a zigzag stitch. I'm going to make sure my needle's down and then turn it. So So just make sure the needle's down and in the paper, and then you turn it. And then I'm going to stop right before the fold, and you can even do a back stitch. There we go. And there we go. So I just did that all the way around. And then we're going to attach it to the inside journal cover, and I'll show you what we do from there. So we went ahead and did some sewing, and that's just optional, just for decorative. Okay, so we do that. Then I'm going to clip it again. And this time I want to make sure to line it from the top and the bottom here, just to kind of even it out so it's evenly spaced. Okay. There we go. And then take our Fabrifix glue. And I'm just going to go ahead and just do the glue down below it, because I'll show you guys what we're going to do with the fold. Yeah, so there's different options you can do. So we'll just get this glued. Okay. There we go. Now we can undo our clips. These clips come in handy. I think I have them down in my Amazon links too. They come with a cute little tin. I don't know where my tin is right now, but they come with a really cute little tin. And I think you get like 100 of them, the clips. And man, I use them all the time on everything. All my different projects I do. Okay. There we go. So we got it all glued down. Now here's the option. If you do not want to sew, you can go ahead and just glue this flap down. You could just glue it down. But what I would like to do is I'm going to take this over and sew it on the sewing machine and do the zigzag. But before I do that, I'm going to take my other coffee dyed paper, and I'm going to, I want to cut off that rip right here. So I'm going to line it up in here. And you don't have to go all the way down because it's going to get covered. So about like that. Okay, take your clip. Okay. And then I got my little cutting board. So you can see it's all lined up for us. So just take it, your pencil, and I'm just drawing a line here. Okay. Oh, whoops. Don't undo the clips. I don't know why I undid the clips. Got too excited. Okay. Well, actually, here. Keep it clipped if you want. And we can do this part. And then we do have to unclip it. That's right. Because I don't want to cut the handles off. That's why. So I was right. You never know. Okay. So we'll cut off that little sliver of paper. And then we do need to undo the clips and cut on our line. Okay. There we go. And line it up as far as you want. So we can clip it back, because that's actually working out really nice. To clip it and then glue it, and then nothing moves on you. Okay, so just line it up, give it a clip. Okay. Let me take our Fabrifix glue. I'm just going to glue it. Make sure I'm in frame here. I'm just going to add my glue. Okay. Make sure it's lined up. Yeah, I'm really liking the clips. This is making a big difference. Okay. So we undo the clip. It just keeps us lined up. I like it. And some glue. Make sure not to glue it shut if you want it to be a pocket. But if you don't want it to be a pocket, I mean, go ahead, glue it down. You can just glue it down. Yeah, it works too. Okay. Now what I'm thinking is I'm going to go to the sewing machine and I'm going to show you guys how I sew down this part. Just give it a little decorative right here. Sew in that part, and then I'm going to sew it because you want it to stay together. And I'm going to sew all this together, and I'm going to go up. I'll probably start here. That would be better. Start here, and I'm going to zigzag all the way, catch this pocket, zigzag down. You can do another zigzag over it, and then zigzag here, and go all the way up, and then we'll leave this part open. Now, if you wanted to have the zigzags on here, you could have done it before gluing down the paper. So either way, however you want to do it. But that's what I'm going to go do, and I'll show you guys. And I want to apologize if the camera shakes a little bit when I sew. It's because I have it on my little selfie stick right here so you guys can see, and I have it on the table, so it's going to shake just a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to start at the corner. So you got the bag, or the journal cover, and we're going to start at the corner and zigzag around. Okay. And I like doing this because it does help catch all, like if you didn't glue it enough in one spot or anything like that, this helps secure. And I know I have a peace of mind when I sell this to somebody that it's not going to fall apart. So I like sewing on top of it, but that is optional. So now if you don't want to double sew on top of the already sewn part right here, we could just go like this, do a back stitch, cut it, and then that gives you some fun little phrase, and then skip all the way. Oops, I'm hitting you guys. I'm gonna move you back a little bit. There we go. And just start here, do a back stitch. Make sure your needle is in the paper or the bag, and then turn it and zigzag all the way down. And I always try to do a back stitch when I start and when I finish. That's just a habit that I do. And I'm not sure if you have to really do that with paper, but I always do it with fabric, so just so the thread doesn't come undone. Okay, and there we go. And I'll go show you guys. So far we have the cover, the front cover, the back cover, the inside, and a little tuck right here. So I think that's turning out really cute. And I want to fold it again. Okay, so for step 3 is to decorate it. So I'm going to do stencils is what I'm going to do. So I got some fun new little chicken stencils here. And I got these off Amazon, so I'll make sure to put the link down below for you guys. But I think these are going to be fun. It comes with a little ring to put around it. So let's look through and see which chicken do we want for the cover. Oh my goodness, look at this one. Is that hilarious? I think I want to use that one. That is funny. Let's do that. I don't even need to look through the rest of them. But here, I'll show you guys. I'll put that to the side. It's easy to see it on here. You got a baby chick with the mom. So what I have is black soot. That is super cute. Is that fun, you guys? Okay, so we got the cover. You can decorate the back of it, which I have some fun feather stencils. And I like kind of the silhouette look. I think it looks really good. So it doesn't need to be perfect. There we go. Okay, so we got that, and then we could do some fun I got more feather stencils here. That's more of a peacock. Let's do this one. So there we go. I think the inside turned out really cute. And the cover turned out cute in the back part. So this is the 3 easy steps on making a junk journal cover using a paper bag. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it informational. And if you could please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and you guys can see my next video when I post it. Like, comment, and share, and let's grow together. And keep on crafting.